And I did that without any sound. So let's do that again. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is Wilhelm here, and we're going to be playing some Skyrim. It's a new series we're doing where we're going to be doing nothing but talk about gaming while playing Skyrim in God mode. This series is going to be called Coming into Godhood as a general discussion. It's a play on words, of course. But I hope you all enjoy it. It's just me having fun and interacting with you on live. And it will be every Sunday afternoon, usually after 12. That's 12 p.m. Central Time. And hopefully my audio is working, because I did have that off when I started, so it might have messed it up. And sadly, we do have to go through the whole intro again. And this is modded, as you can see. It will be, like I said, that's why it's in God mode, but we will be doing. Someone gonna talk here?
Hey, you.
There we go.
You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush. Same as us.
And that thief over there.
Damn you stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these stormcloaks the Empire wants. We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric? The Jarl of Wilhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they've captured you... Oh gods, where are they taking us? I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits. No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening. Hey, what village are you from, horse thief? Why do you care? A Nord's last thoughts should be of home. Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Tullius, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Sure. Mara, Debella, Kinnereth,
Map.
Akatosh,
Yep,
Divines,
map.
please help me.
Randomness. I hate the intro. I'm just saying. I hate it. And you heard a ping in the background.
General Tullius, the military governor.
So do we have any audio confirmation?
Damn elves. I bet they had
Audio
something to do with this.
YouTube video? Do you hear my voice clearly and
I used to be sweet on a
soundly? Or do I have to turn the audio up?
Is still making that mead with juniper berries.
I saw the witch doctor and I was in love with you. Bow,
When
bow,
I was
bow,
a
bow.
boy,
What's up?
imperial walls
You
and
hear me?
towers used to
Okay.
make me feel so safe.
Slokey pokey.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Is still waiting through the intro.
Yes, Papa.
Why are we stopping?
Why do you think? End of the line.
And hopefully it'll keep my broadcast. Okay.
Let's go.
Hey, I got a
Shouldn't
momentary.
keep the gods waiting for
Wait,
us.
I got a momentary
No,
viewer
wait, we're not rebels.
when you sound checked, which
Face
might mean
your
it's
death
delayed,
with some courage, thief.
possibly.
You've got to tell them. We worked with you. This is a mistake.
Step towards the block
That
when we
means
call your name.
5
One
seconds?
At a time.
6? Because you popped in,
Empire
popped out,
loves
right?
their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Wilhelm.
Yeah, Saturdays, or for me
It
Saturdays.
has been
It'd
an
be Sunday
honor,
for them.
Jarl of
Oh no, Friday.
Ralof of
You want to do for ESO Friday? We have to figure out Friday would be a good one.
Care of Rorikstead.
Friday,
No, I'm not a rebel.
and
You
then
can't do
Saturday.
Halt!
You're not
We'll
gonna
figure out the
help me.
timing tonight when we play Red Dead Redemption.
Anyone else
Yes.
feel like running?
It's a live video. It's
Wait.
fine.
You there. Step forward.
That's what I like about live videos. They're uncensored.
Who are you?
Who am I? Let's see. Who am I? we need some audience input. We should get some audience input or do a poll to see what we should be for. So we're gonna put a poll up. I believe you can do that on Facebook, can't you? You can do a poll in the group. If you're a member of the group, we're gonna do a poll. Just to give me a momentary to get everything set up and situated, I'm gonna turn the mic off, and we'll go from there. We'll get it. Your choices are going to be Argonian, Breton, Dark Elf, High Elf, Imperial, Khajiit, Nord, Orc, Redguard, and Wood Elf. I'll allow the audience to discuss as they come in and as the vote is made, and then we will move on from there. I would love to have y'all interacting with the stream itself. That would be amazing to make the story go a certain direction and do funny stuff if you so permit. I always wanted to play around with interactive gaming, and that would be a cool way to do it. Okay, the polls are up, and we are going to wait to see what our discussion or our vote will be. And as we go through the story, we will post votes on Facebook. I don't know if they have on Instagram. It is owned by the same company. I don't know if they have there too, but throughout the game, as you guys will go through the series, you will make votes, and by those votes, we will do the certain things within the story.
We have one vote so far for Redguard.
One vote for Redguard. So we'll wait a little bit. And how many do we have in our group so far?
53.
53? Alright, so we got 53 votes.
About half of them see our post every day.
Yeah, that's usually good. We need about, I would like to see about 10 to 15 at least before we move on. Because I want a fair choice. I just don't want one choice. You can't base a whole game on one choice. You gotta have a few. So 10, 15 votes, 15, we'll go 15. It's a good number. 15 would be a good number to come to a decision, a unanimous decision. Next time we should roll the dice to see how many votes we need to make the decision go forward. That's what we should do. D20. We'll roll a D20 to see how many votes we need to move forward in the story. There we go. I love that. D20. How's that sound, honey? By the way, everybody give it up for my beautiful wife. My manager. My producer. My everything. She's beautiful. She's got a beautiful mind. And she will always help us when we need it. That's what New Union Gaming is about. It's about making a platform for everybody to bring themselves up, to be a voice in social media, to be a voice in the world, to have an opinion be heard and start being about something, be about community rather than being divided in the gaming community. We have to be powerful. We have to be strong. We have to break through all this negativity that we're going through currently. And everybody knows it, but I don't want to go deep down to it because we want to stay gaming. So, happy thoughts, everybody. Always keep the positive thoughts. Positive vibes. Right, honey?
Yep.
So far we have one vote for Redguard and one vote for Khajiit.
Why don't you talk about the pros and cons of each of those?
So far we have Redguard. Redguard is they're mostly naturally talented warriors in Tamriel, and Redguards of Hammerfell have a hardy constitution and a natural resistance to poison. They can call upon the adrenaline rush in combat. They're very, very hardy people. They're very adaptable, but we're also coming to Godhood, so that's going to be and make us pretty level-headed. So, but statistically, that's where our positives will be in as far as race. And then the next one was Khajiit, was it? The Khajiit is hailing from the province of Elsewhere. They are intelligent, quick, and agile. They make excellent thieves due to their natural stealthiness. All Khajiit can see in the dark and at will. They can see in the dark at will and have unarmed claw attacks, which I love using because, especially when you're playing a legit playthrough and you have no weapons, you have something in defense. So that's a good one. Let's see, as time goes, we'll see what else we got going here. I'm going to turn... And I did that again with my mic up and not down. So we're going to go over that again because I'm making mistakes today. It happens. So we're going to go Redguard. Redguard, the most naturally talented warriors in Tamriel. The Redguards of Hammerfell have a hardy constitution and a natural resistance to poison. They can call upon the adrenaline rush in combat. And our next character that's voted for so far on Facebook is Khajiit, and that is hailing from the province of Elsewhere. They are intelligent, quick, and agile. They make excellent thieves due to their natural stealthiness. All Khajiit can see in the dark at will and are unharmed. They can do I can't speak. And unarmed claw attacks. So there we go. And so, any updates yet? None so far. What style I like to play generally, I like to play, I usually use a two-handed and archery. I usually go for light armor. I have added from Creation Club for free. By the way, everybody, wait until it comes free because it rotates. Don't pay for something through the Creation Club because it was the worst thing to ever be created between Bethesda. Bethesda should have never went into the microtransactions. They should have kept pure and kept to the fan base. Now, if Creation Club would have been like something free and to return a thank you for being such hard and noble and addicted fans to Bethesda like I am. I've always been a diehard fan of Bethesda in general and of the Fallout series. Bethesda company. So we got the Fallout series and the Elder Scrolls series. I've always been a big fan. And once they started going to the microtransactions, it just went downhill from there. I do like the ESO, but I prefer to buy the subscription and rather than buying these itty-titty, tiny little, like little boxes where you don't know what you're gonna get. Speaking of which, you only get the poisons and the potions most of the time, which is completely ridiculous. They should probably turn the odds up a little bit so it's fair, because you know what they're doing. They're trying to get people addicted to buying those things, and when they get them addicted to buying those things, it's bad altogether. But anyways, I play back on point. As I was saying, there's a lot to do with I like playing light armor. I've added a light Daedric, so I'll probably be trying to do that unless my mods glitched out the game again. which I'm hoping taking off the Skyrim patch will do that, because I heard a lot of bad negative vibes about the wow, I just had a brain fart about the about how bad it is. Give me a second, I'm going to update with the boat. Alright. I wanted to kind of talk about the races that I like playing on Skyrim. And I'll have to say that my first and always first choice will always be Wood Elf. Specifically because... Hold on, I gotta take a drink of water. So my first and always best choice is Wood Elf. Wood Elf is my choice because I love nature. Wood Elves within a D&D world, within any fantasy world, have always been one with nature. They could call upon nature. As in here, they are very in tuned. The clan folk of the western Valenwood forests, also known as the Bosmer, Wood Elves make good scouts and thieves. I do not like to be a thief. I have played the Thieves Guild, I've conquered it because I am a completionist, but I do not like thieves. And there are no finer archers in Tamriel. I am an archer by heart. I even do it in real life. I haven't done it in years, and I've got to get back into it, but I love archery. That has always been my thing. I prefer recurve versus compound, because compound, in my eyes, is cheating. But that's different. Wood Elves make good scouts and thieves, and there are no finer archers in Tamriel that have natural resistance to both poison and disease. They can command animals to fight for them, and I like that. It shows that they've got they commune with nature. And I myself, I love communing with nature. I love plants. I love animals. I seem to have this adept kind of thing with every animal I ever met, and it's amazing. I love doing it. I kind of enjoy it. It gives me my positivity, and in my worst times in my life, I've always been able to connect with animals. And it's brought me through my hard times. I can tell you. It's just, animals are always there. No matter what species they are, they always have a sense for these kind of things. People who are troubled, people who are either aggressive and hateful, they know aggression, they know fear, they can sense these, and that's what I love about them. But as we go, that is my number one. My second will always be Imperial for the fact that they bring in extra money, statistically. Natives of Cyrodiil, they have proved to be shrewd diplomats and traders. They are skilled in combat and magic. Anywhere gold coins might be found, Imperials always seem to have a few more. They can call upon the voice of the Emperor and calm an enemy. I don't use the voice of the Emperor. I've never had used the special abilities too much, except for the Khajiit, which is my third. We'll come into that why. But Imperials were merely when I played a playthrough and I wanted to be a rich player. I would play as an Imperial because they always seem to get that extra gold. They can get extra prices from when they're trading. They always seem to find more in dungeons, and it's a thing. But my third choice would be Khajiit, because again, I like cats. Cats, I generally favor cats in the real world. I love cats. And they're hailing from like I said, they're hailing from the province of Elsewhere. They're intelligent, quick, and agile. They're very agile. And during the night, they can see in the dark, and they also use unarmed claw attacks. I like them for their speed. Pure and simple, and they're good. They're also good as assassins. If you ever want to play an assassin, Khajiit's always my best pick because they can see in the dark. You don't need to use any kinds of spells or lights. You can be completely in the dark. No one will see you. That's the best for sneaking. I love that aspect. So if you ever want to play a good assassin, my personal opinion, I would suggest Khajiit. Then after that, then I go Dark Elf, and that's for specifically assassin characters. I love using them for assassins. They're good with poisons. I really push their poison training, or alchemy in general, and their archery, and their sneak. But they are very adept at that, and I love that. And they are very good at magic. So if you want to do, if you want to have a backup, which I usually do when I play assassins, I'll make either a Flame Atronach, or maybe if I'm using mods, like I'll be using here. I think I have something where I can summon a Dragon Priest. But yeah, it's good to have a good backup for him, or for the Dark Elves in general. But they are good at being sneaky and being assassins, and they're very proud people at that. So it's good to play into that aspect too, especially when you go back into Morrowind in the DLC. But then my last one would be Argonian. If I want to play, again, like I'm a light armor. I've always played light armor. I always like that. Then I would go for Argonian because I can sneak in water and not worry about breathing.
Okay, Chris voted for Argonians. We have one vote Redguard, one vote Khajiit, and one vote Argonian.
So we have 3 now. We have Argonian, Redguard, and we have Khajiit. So Argonians, this is the reptilian race, well suited for the treacherous swamps of their Black Marsh homeland, has developed a natural resistance to disease and the ability to breathe underwater, which I love. That's the main reason why I love them. They can call upon the Hiskin and to regenerate health very quickly. Now, I also use them too because when that plays into when I want to switch over to a heavy, and then that's where that two-handed comes in, because I love heavy hitters. I always loved that. I always loved the aspect of two-handed and being a berserker type thing. But when you do go into heavy with Argonians, you can come running out with that two-handed, and I always think in my head, in my imagination, if I played this in a role-playing aspect, it's gonna scare the crap out of them. You're coming out of pure water, and if you let's say in perspective, if you have 1,000 Argonians coming out of the water with nothing but double-edged axes and swords, like almost like 10 feet long, you would be scared. You wouldn't know how to react if it comes out of deep water. No, cancel. I pressed the button. But
Alright, we have a fourth vote.
Fourth vote.
Bill voted for Nord.
Nord. We have a vote for Nord. Our friend Bill on Facebook has voted for Nord. Thank you. I do like a Nord because they are hardy in Skyrim, and they are born in Skyrim. And very resistant to cold, and they're very good at smithing too. They're very strong smithers. But yeah, they're a heavy hitter. So Berserker Rage, we're gonna do. I think if I can pull for Nord, I would pull for Nord because that would be cool to do a heavy character this time playthrough. Two-hand. That is my favorite. So two-hand. If we can get Nord, we gotta need another vote for Nord. I'm gonna pull for Nord. I can't put the vote in myself, but I will call for Nord. Bill, thank you. Tell Bill that I personally thank him and I am pulling for it. That's my vote. So we now have how many total? We have 5? 4. So we have Redguard, we have Nord, we have Khajiit, and we have Argonian. Alright, so I think to move pace along, I think that if we can get a double vote, I think the first double vote we'll move forward.
Okay.
So if we can update in the comments, the first double vote we get, the next double vote we get will be the winner. But I want to go through, once we get through this, I'm going to discuss about the features. What do we got?
We got 2 votes for Khajiit.
2 votes for Khajiit. I guess we could still do a heavy armor with Khajiit. Okay, so we just won the vote with Khajiit. I wanted to pull forward, but do we want to wait a little bit longer?
Yeah, we can wait a little bit longer.
Let's wait a little bit longer.
See it.
We'll wait a little bit longer. We have 2 votes for Khajiit. Let's see if we get a debate going. So maybe we'll hold off just a tad bit more. This is cool. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. This is going to be a competition. Let's get this more going. Come on, everybody. Get on there and on Facebook. We are New Union Gaming. That is our channel. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram. But we have a group on Facebook. Come into the Facebook. Share this. Do everything you can. If you like the stream, follow. Let's get this going. We got 2 for Khajiit. So right now Khajiit's in head. So we need some more vets. I bet you my buddy Bill's like just stirring in his seat right now. And I'm stirring too because I really want Nord. Because that's interesting. And we got some cat lovers out there. And I love that. We got the animal lovers out there. Here we go. Anything new? It's too bad we can't have a... Do we have a chat group too? We can put the vote on the chat group. Like I said, this is a live event. We're doing pretty good. So far, as we said, that's why I got it on Khajiit. This is the winning character. I love this. This is good. We're getting the activity that I've been wanting for years on this. You have no idea. I have been before I met my lovely wife. I have been striving to get this channel up and running, to get this idea of a community-based thing for years. And I think it took me meeting my wife to get that little push. So I thank my wife completely. We got the ball rolling, and she's very good at helping me with this, and I'm very grateful to her. So all honor to my wife on this stream. This series is in honor of my wife, for my success, our success. Let me phrase that perfectly. Our success, everyone's success. Anybody who's helped me in New Union Gaming on Facebook, Instagram, and helped us, thank you. We will make this something. We will make this a voice to be heard. We want to be a positive force in the gaming community. And plus, and again, I want polls. I want to put another poll up there. Should we get rid of microtransactions in the gaming industry altogether? I want to hear that. I want to see who agrees with me that microtransactions should be limited. That's what it should be. Microtransactions should be put in rules. There should be put in writing that legally that microtransactions should only be for cosmetic only and or for memberships. And that's it. There shouldn't be any head starts. There shouldn't be any cheating. There shouldn't be bonus unless you're paying memberships. Like ESO is a good example. I like ESO. You get the content included. You know, that's good. Membership is included. That's perfect. That's a good marketing strategy. I accept that. But I do not accept the gambling aspects of ESO, and I do not like them also on Fallout 76. I am not a big fan of it. I'm a slow runner into Fallout 76. To be honest, I'm having a hard time getting into it. For one, Fallout has never been about keeping your thirst and keeping your hunger. I mean, there was a little bit of aspect for your civilization in Fallout 4, but it wasn't for yourself, unless you chose to mod it that way, and which is your choice. But I think that what I am not liking so much is the fact that there was no option that if you want that on, you can have that on, and if you want that off, you can have that off. I don't think you should be forced to choose that, because I've always liked how you could not have that. That didn't take a role. in there. You didn't have to eat if you didn't want to, because it really wasn't the focus of the game. The focus on the game should have been in the story, the richness of everything. That's all games should be, is the richness. A complete game. You can add DLCs, you can sell DLCs, you can do the season pass. I was okay with that. But doing the gambling boxes, that's what I call them. I hate gambling put into games. Gambling is the worst addiction ever that has ever been created. In my personal opinion, that's okay. If y'all don't like that, that's fine. But I don't think you should put it in the gaming industry. I think that's very, very deceitful and very disrespectful to your fans and to anybody who buys your game. You shouldn't be doing that. It is as poor business. And Bethesda should be ashamed of themselves. I love them to death, and I will to the day I die. But Bethesda, get your butt in gear. Come on. It's ridiculous. So far we have Khajiit and hello. There's any updates? Still adding? Oh, okay. If you need to get a hold of me on New Union Gaming, you can message me. I think we have a message box through New Union Gaming. You can send personal messages. If you are if you're on Instagram, if you're on Facebook, and you need to message me with any ideas, I listen to all ideas. Any and all ideas that you have, we will be most glad to take any ideas. We were trying to make this a community brand, and we want this to be a mogul. We want this to grow big. We want this to be something community-based.
They locked my account temporarily because I added people, or tried to.
Well, Facebook still has to fix themselves, but apparently they've locked us from inviting more people to our group. So if y'all can invite some people to the group, if you are in this group and you want our group to become something big, please invite people into the group. The people that you think that would love this kind of stuff, the community aspect of it, and working together and building up together, share this group. We want to make this something. We want to change the gaming industry back to the way the golden years, when gaming was something to have fun with, not something to be poor. Excuse me. Take a what? Talking a lot requires water. And if you want to hear a little secret of mine, and I haven't had any today, I have this weird little trick, and some people think this is gross. Everybody has their vocal tricks. I was in men's choir growing up, and a lot of people told me to use honey. I don't use honey. I actually use pickle juice. And it sounds so weird, but for some reason, when I do pickle juice, when I have like if I take a swig of pickle juice, just a swig, a good swig, and I just let it go down my throat, it clears my throat. I think it's the brine in the pickle juice, and I know it's bad for you. It's high in salt content, but it really clears my throat. But it helps. But right now I'm using water. I'm trying to get my keep my health going during what we're having here. But we'll keep going here. We're gonna keep going on this clock until we get this going. We're gonna keep doing this all day if I have to. And I have plenty of controller battery going on. Let me check this actually. Hold on. Okay, we're good. We got 2 bars yet. Excuse me. This is going to be our marathons on Sunday. We're going to do Skyrim marathons. Oh, that's pretty sped. That's a lot better than Twitch for sure. That's only like 4 seconds. That's great. Okay, so if you guys heard double of me, it's only 4-second delayed. We still have 2 votes for Khajiit. And then 1 for Redguard, 1 for Nord, and we have 1 for Argonian. Nothing for Breton, nothing for Dark Elf. Everyone, as I said, if you're coming into the stream, what we are doing is we're doing a player interaction game. We're going to do a playthrough. Yes, it's in God mode. It's coming into Godhood, which is the series every Sunday after 12 Central Time. I will be on here doing this on Sunday every week. and we will be talking about everything gaming. And right now we are voting on what character, and so far characters, the vote ahead is Khajiit. Uh, I've already decided that we are going to do a heavy play, heavy character with a double-handed or two-handed weapon. I haven't decided what two-handed weapon. I think we'll let you guys decide what kind of weapon we do. One of the mods I have in here is smithing doesn't cost anything. I am a level 100 character, flat-lined out, and we're here to have fun and talk. That's clear and simple. So that's what the title means, is we're just going to discuss what we feel about gaming. We're going to have our debates online here. We're going to talk about how the industry is going sour and how it should be better. And if you disagree, whether you agree or disagree, it'll always be a good discussion to have it on here, because I want to see the gaming industry becoming a better altogether. I want to see it come back to where the golden years was, when I was growing up and there was Nintendo, Super Nintendo, even back as far as the Atari and Pong. I miss that stuff where you actually went to your friend's house and you sat down with them after school, and you had a juice box, or as I was growing up, we got into what was it, the aluminum looking package with the before they got really bad. Capri Sun. Very good. I loved Capri Sun. Capri Sun was good, and I'm not sponsored by them, by the way, but like that was my jam. You'd have a Capri Sun and be sitting in the living room with 3 to 4 members of your friends, your little posse, and you would play 007 GoldenEye, Nintendo 64. That was my stuff. And of course, as the years went on, I get better and better. People stopped playing with me because they would get angry. And it was the same thing with Mortal Kombat. I actually was a big Mortal Kombat fan back in the day. I've played a lot of stuff, really. As we're waiting here, I guess I'll go down memory lane. I've played everything. I've played Pong. I've played Atari. I played Sega Genesis. I didn't do the revamp, but there's like a 1 point something. I can't remember what it's called. I've played the computer, played PC. Back way when there was Macintosh, and you had floppy disk, and there was like really weird games. I remember playing. There was like a clone game of Dig Dug that I used to play on PC when my grandma was running the store, the health food store that she had. Oh, Dig Dug was my jam.
I'm terrible at it, but I loved it.
There was a trick to it, actually. It was tapping, not holding your pump, but tapping your pump. You tap your pump and that removes them. It makes it harder for them to get what you need. But another one was Space Invaders. That was my good jam. That when I went to arcades, and that's another thing too. Is if I get this movement big enough, I want to open an arcade called Union Gaming Community. And we're gonna have an arcade, a big, massive arcade with all the ancient machines. They're all gonna be free. You pay an entry fee and you just get in for free. That'd be pizza, just like the old school arcade. Yeah, I don't want it to be expensive. I just want it to be cheap and everybody to come and have fun. Like just have the old school snacks up there and have the retro, like make it an 80s kind of vibe with the neon signs. That'd be cool, just to have that. I miss the old arcade days, and that's what we need. That's why I love the fact that they're bringing out the new series of mini arcade machines that you can have at home with Space Invaders, Mortal Kombat, all those games. I want those so bad. I've always wanted a room full of arcade, just in my own personal house. But let's see, is there any update? Alright, we need more votes. Still, it's Khajiit. Let's see, how much time do we want to leave left on our choice and to move forward?
Let's give it like another, I don't know, 2 to 3 minutes.
We'll give about another 2 to 3 minutes and then we'll go on. We'll stay with Khajiit. If we cannot get any more votes on the character we're going to play, we will be going with Khajiit. So, 2 minutes. My nice, lovely timekeeper, can you keep the 2-minute time? We're gonna put up put an actual timer up, And after 2 minutes, we will go ahead and move on to the character creation. But yeah, as I was going forward, I seem to have one viewer in here, or maybe two or more. I have no idea. The count never seems to be accurate. So, if you have any questions out there, I would like to open the comments up for suggestions, or if any have any questions about gaming in general, I would like to actually hear what the audience has to say. Ooh, it looks like I'm now 0. I gotta stop reading that thing. I'm gonna put a piece of tape or something over it when I'm doing that. I just want to see the comments. When you pay attention to that, really, if you're trying to become a streamer, that's one thing that you need to learn to do, and it took me a long time to realize this. I guess just till now. Never pay attention to how many views you got. So you can see on the side, I have it on there so you guys can see the chat box yourselves. But don't do that. Don't pay attention to the count. It really puts a damper in the mood and how you stream. You never really want to do that. But I'm gonna put down the. I have to go get some more water. I am out of water. I'm just about to take my last swig. Chill with cat. So yeah, we're pulling forward with cat. Cat family. Khajiit. Is that you?
Let me check for one last time.
Alright, I gotta go, but I'll be right back. Just hang on, everybody. We're gonna move forward here. We got less than 2 minutes. How much time we got about?
I'm checking right now. The timer is up.
So we got less than 2 minutes. The timer had started a while ago, or a little while ago.
So, we are going with Khajiit.
We are gonna go with Khajiit.
Yes.
So when we come back, I'm gonna go and get my little libations, and we will come back and we will continue with Khajiit. Khajiit was the winner today for this playthrough. So we will be just a second. Yay, Corey! Thank you for joining. We are going to go with Khajiit, as we said, and so now we're going to go with presets. Speed this up a little bit. So now, I like certain designing. I get into details. I get to the jaws. This breaks it down to like everything. If you play this on PC, there's actually mods on Nexus Mod Manager online, or the Nexus, I think it's called, and you can get mods to actually put more details, as in like down to like the bridge of the nose or the positioning of the ears. It's a pretty cool thing. And it's a pretty cool mod manager to actually download onto your PC. So if you're ever wanting any mods and you play this on PC, always go through Nexus Mod Manager. I swear by it. It's a really good site. It's very legit. I never pay for it. I don't ever suggest paying for something if they give a free option. It's just, if you don't have to spend money, don't spend money. But we're gonna go with, I want to do something to represent my my personal cat Ragnar. I love him to death. So we're gonna go. Yeah, we're going to He's gonna be Ragnar. We're gonna put Ragnar. We're gonna try to put Ragnar into here, but I have to get the right tone. I think he's a little light color, right? Like about bleach, not quite bleach. So would you say it's like that shade or that shade? Yeah, let's go with the light shade. He's not too build. He's got a slim build, so he's gonna be. He's got a little muscle tone. He's starting to get a little muscle tone as he's growing out of his kitty stage. Good head shape. It's perfect on the head shape. We need to make him red. We're supposed to make him red. Corey says, so you need to make him red? It's hard. It Okay. I missed that one then. Yeah, he is on the verge. It's hard to pick because you got to flip flop between, because he's on his back spine. He's got the red color, but then as you go down his body, it fades. It's really cool, and it's unique to his personality as well. He's got fire in his soul. Oh my goodness, does he have fire in his soul? Alright. No. We want... Do we want to do with a white, or do we want to do the orange? So he has the striping. Let's see. Oh, Ragnar the Red. Okay, yeah, now I get it. Ragnar the Red, yeah. We'll go with that, Ragnar the Red. So we'll go with the orange. It is Halloween. And it's the perfect eye color already. He's gold. Alright. I think that'll be good. He has a wide nose. We'll go with that. He needs a longer length though. Kitties have snouts. They don't... What is this? Okay. No. Hold on, I gotta do something here. Oops. We gotta take the hair off here, so I can work with the face. It's not gonna let me apparently. There we go. Okay. So we got that down. We need a face, so we're gonna take it down just a little bit. He has a slender face. It's not wide. So we want to pull that in just a little bit. Angular. Jaw forward. No. Don't need to mess with that. He's got wide cheekbones. Wide-ish. So put it out a little bit. Oh, no darks. There we go. He's got white. Yeah.
Yeah, he's cream colored.
Okay. There we go. Eyes are perfect almost. We'll change the eye shape. There we go, that's perfect. No, he's got lower eyes. Eye width. Let's get a little wide there. That's good. Here. Alright. Let me get a brow forward. Because he's got a brow.
Pretty close.
Oh yeah, it is. It will definitely call him Ragnar the Red, and then trying to get his. That's about it right there. That's quite alright. A job's a job. Alright. We do need to lighten up the lip colors. We can't have the... They don't have a light one? That one's kind of works. No. We'll go with that one. We need to change the mouth though, because I don't like that mouth shape. There we go. That's perfect. Alright. So, should we give Ragnar hair? Or should we give him the lynx hair? Or it's on the tail? Or on the ears? Sorry, not tail. Let's go with that. We're gonna go with that. We'll be cool about it. So then we're gonna go facial hair. There we go. We're gonna give Ragnar some extra features, but we gotta make it match. He's got the blonde, so he's gotta have light color hair. That's about. There, that matches it. Perfect. See? Matches. Alright. So he's no longer prisoner. And we're gonna do Ragnar the Red. There we go. What? No, not Ed. Alright. Ragnar the Red.
You with one of the trade caravans, Khajiit? Your kind always seems to find trouble. Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
Ah, it's too late. Someone
By
wanted
all
Ragnar
means,
Sugar Paws, but was it
I'm
Chris?
sorry.
Chris,
We'll make
yeah,
sure your
my
minds are toned
friend
down.
Chris, or
Follow the
Oz,
captain,
as we call him, he wanted Ragnar Sugar Paws.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder.
Hey, I'm gonna
his
turn the
king and
mic off
usurp
for
his
just a
throne.
second while y'all listen to this nice intro.
You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon you.
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over.
Learn our- as you wish.
What the Thieves Guild is, where you can change your
Come
look,
on!
but don't
I
know
haven't
if
got
it's
all
the same.
morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the cat!
Who, me?
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
Could be talking to
I
me.
said, next, prisoner!
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
I's done nothing. Was that a good Khajiit voice? I's done nothing.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentry.
Ragnar
What do you
is
see?
innocent.
It's in the ground.
Oh, vibrating controller. Sounds loud. On wood. Alright, let's not do that again. Okay. Like, if you're bouncing in, as I said, it's going to be a God playthrough, so just pre-warning. I have conquered this game plenty of times over. I know just about every nook and cranny. There are still some new things that I have been seeing. We're gonna run through this because I do not like going through. Get out of my way! Alright, we're gonna get through this tutorial quick.
Some of these rocks cleared away.
Come on. Hey.
Hammond, you need to get over here now.
Moving through, pushing the storyline in. No hands.
Stay close.
And I always choose this side because the Imperial has the blacksmith. It serves more purpose to me. It doesn't really make a difference. You can choose Imperial or Stormcloak, and there have been debates online which one is the right, which one's the wrong. There's an argument saying that the Stormcloaks were right because it was their region and the Imperials and the High Elves were trying to invade, and he was going by the old gods' rules instead of the new world's rules, which was the White Gold Concordant. And yeah. And then there's the other argument that the Imperials are fighting for the unity of everybody in Tamriel. So it's whatever one you
There
like,
you
to
go.
be honest.
Take a look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from. I'm going to see if I can find something for these burns.
So I have a mod list. I hope this is going to let me show it to you. I have a mod list on here. We're going to do really shortly. If it lets me. I don't know if it's actually showing it. It's showing it on my screen. Is it showing it on there? Because I'm loading my mods. I just wanted to be able to show the mods that I have on there. Okay. So first place, we have Aladdin's Ultimate Armory, which is this perfect realm that you go into. It's right outside Riverwood, and it allows you to get whatever armor you want and stuff in there. I go in there for other reasons. It's just kind of cool to look at. There's craft rooms. It's all access, basically. Everything's right there, one stop. And they even have doors to go in and out of different places. They can transport you to the ends of each dungeon, which is a cheat sheet. I don't do that. But then I also have the I have a mod on that goes. It's the Stones of Baranzaya, the quest markers. Which, if anybody's tried to do this mission, there are no quest markers. This tells you every quest marker, exactly where each one is on the map, and you can find them. And then I have 1A92 enhanced console graphics, which actually makes more pop to it. Atriox will actually show light with this. It's a luminous Atriox, so if you're playing on PS4, this is a good one. White Solitude, which adds a different look to it. Green White Run usually adds, just as it says, more green. Haste, this lets you level up, so that way if I want to reset beyond level 100 and I want to move up more, it'll help me rush it'll help me rush faster up to more levels. And then we got Kato's White Run, which, as you can see in the little corner there, they've revamped White Run completely. Lamppost of Skyrim, which does lampposts throughout the highways throughout Skyrim, which is pretty cool. Epic Crystal Clear Water for PS4 is the greatest one in my opinion. And then we got Rain and Snow FX, which will show you wet and it'll show you freezing, so if you go on third person, you'll actually see the frost on your armor. And then we got Kato's Riverwood, which revamps Riverwood. MA's combined the great. Can't really look in that. It's at least 130 mods to improve, fix game where we are limited to 100, even if it would be 100. Okay, well it adds a lot of stuff. I wish I could show you more. Carry weight has been added. I've added more to it. Free crafting. The Ring of God mode, that's where we get our God mode from. Better loot, that is something I put on there for when I play legit plays, because I think the looting system was very lacking in Skyrim, and I wanted some more, I want to get at the end of a dungeon and actually feel like I succeeded. Like that big, huge treasure hoard, I want to feel like, oh, it's gold, and it's untouched. But that's what this is for. Rich merchants, so now there's actually a decent amount of money to sell things when you come in, and you don't have to keep waiting 3 days or 2 days it's 2 days. 2 days to revamp the money. Better animals, I believe now they will not report. Yeah, it says animals will not report crimes. Most animals now have aggro radius. Mud crabs, horkers, and spriggans are unaggressive and they will fight only if attacked. Spriggan Burnt, and Spriggan Earth Mother and Spriggan Matron are still aggressive. They will fight you if you get close. Skeevers are unaggressive, but they will bite your ankles if you get close. Horses are unaggressive and they will not fight. Shadowmare is still aggressive and he will fight. Excuse me. I like pickles. Pickles! That's the downfall of pickles. Anyways, owned horses are essential and they cannot die, so they will no longer die. That's why your horse will no longer die. And hard to, I haven't done that yet. So my friend Chris is Labyrinthian at hard, and we will definitely do that. Not this run through, but we'll take off the God mode in the next playthrough, and we'll try the Labyrinthian at hardest level, because we are maxed out at 100, so that should be fun. This is a home outside Riften. Oh, I wasn't done with this. Oh, it was, I guess. Horses move faster. This tells you like the load order requirements, stuff like that. I have Rasuka Riften player home. Nice. Hurry says you can sell all your stuff by selling as much as the merchant can afford. Save and then kill him and then reload. See, I heard about that, but I never tried it. That's why I always did that. I also added this, which gives you an extra amount of gold. It's 50k. That's a stash right outside the intro dungeon, so it gives you a head start. We don't need this, and I'll show you why we don't need this. Ultimate player start, that's what we have. So we're maxed out. Our trees are maxed out at level 100, always. But you can reset them. There's a glitch with this one, and I hope they fixed it in the latest update. Was even if you reset your stats, they don't let you actually pick your stats again. You don't earn them and earn up to that. It doesn't let you do it. Easier Riders Dungeon Pack. There's 8 new dungeons around Skyrim. They're all lore friendly, so that's good. Seamlessly integrated into the world, and fully compatible with both Forgotten Dungeons and Hammett's Dungeon Pack, which I don't have. Then there are, and I cannot pronounce that. It's a Dwemer place. It's a new Dwemer ruins added to the place, to Skyrim. And then we have Gardens of Whiterun, so it'll add even more floral to the Whiterun, which I love Whiterun. We have Cato's Iverstead. And then we have Dolomite, Weathers, and Lighting. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lighting on this game. It makes everything pop and vivid, and just, it comes together. I swear by this one. And then we have the Great Cities by Soldier. I can't read the rest of it. I wish I had the rest of the title. And that's it. So that's my beauty of Skyrim that I can find on PS4, because everyone knows PS4 is very limited to their mods. They really don't want to be open source because they don't want people coming in and hacking. But, oh yeah. Anyways, but that's the mods.
Got to be a sword or two in one of these chests. Look around.
Move, please. Oh, right off the bat, we have a Dwarven War Axe and an Iron Arrow, which we normally don't get in base game. Okay, that.
You better get some gear.
As you see on my bottom, I do have a lot of carrying weight. This I don't get. It says unlimited chest, but it's not. For some reason, I need a key of 4.
You better get that
purely for selling.
Get that sword of you.
By the way, the Lex playthrough that I did for this with the God playthrough, I didn't get just the axe, and I got a lot more. Yeah, I always just waited 2 days before I just did it again.
Chris says you went the wrong way. He agrees with me that Imperials are scum and Stormcloaks are the way to go.
I didn't pick Imperial. I picked it for its Smith. Yeah, just to clarify, I picked the Imperial side for the Smith. I do usually pick Stormcloak. Let's clarify that. I am a Stormcloak pick. So, let's put this out there. Oz, I'll get you when we play Red Dead Redemption. No picking. But yeah, which means, also, by the way, I will be playing Red Dead Redemption 2 online later tonight. It's the After Dark. So it'll be a little more for adult audience, not for kids. So kids, I would suggest against it. If it's a different audience entirely, there's a lot of adult humor there. So if you want to come back after dark, we will have that. That's usually between midnight and 2. Usually between midnight and 2 Central Time. But yeah, let me get going here. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that on. I'm gonna put those here. Okay.
You've got 3 votes for Red Dead 2 streams, 1 vote for Ark, 1 vote for Fall Guys, 1 vote for Elder Scrolls Online, 1 vote for Skyrim, and 1 vote for Star Wars.
Wings too.
Okay.
Let's keep moving.
Cool.
That thing is still out there.
I will be back in a second. Yeah, just give me a second. Sorry about that. I just had to step out. Alright.
Nature calls when nature calls.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, nature called. I didn't know how to say it, and I didn't want to tell people like, hey, I gotta go and have nature time. I don't. Is that general to say?
No, nobody says that.
Nature time. Okay.
Come on, this way. Hear that? Stormcloaks. Maybe we can reason with them.
What was that?
Bam! Look at those quick kills.
Let me see if I can get that door open.
By the way, we're ignoring these. These are just extra stuff. We're not doing that. That was a failed mod I didn't like. I'll take that.
Let's keep moving.
Nothing worth value. Ah, shush. I'm looking around. And if anybody ever knows, you can actually go through... Nope, that's Skyrim. There is another way through here. I'll show you later. Because I can have, because of that mod, I can actually come back into this place. Come on. Yeah. Katie just assassinated you. The Rage of Ragnar. Okay. I just want to get through this quick. Huh?
What's happened along just in time. These boys seemed a bit upset at how I entertained.
Yeah, no problem. So yeah, yeah, we'll be streaming later tonight after after a certain time. Tonight's gonna be a special night. I might do it earlier. I might break off this earlier and go ahead and go on to Red Dead Redemption when he is available. Supposing he'd be available soon, but I wanted to do it when it's towards nighttime.
Just give me a minute. Let me think.
It's 6:53. Oh. Missed. We gonna get out of here. Really? I don't need your stuff. Oh yeah. We're always willing to have more people join us. So yes, later on too, when we play Red Dead Redemption 2 online, if you have it online and you want to play with us, you are more than welcome to play. Anybody can join us. I don't know how large of a posse you can have. I don't know the max number of posse members, but if you could find that out too, that'd be nice. We might have some extras. So it'd be kind of cool to see a lot of people on there. Ah, I forgot I don't need this. I'm trying to get through. Normal. I'm trying to go back to normal playthrough, and I just remembered I can't do that right now. I want to get out of this. I'm just gonna go through and slicey dicey. Come on. Okay. You're not gonna let me search you. There you go. Alright, so yeah, we'll have a room for 7 people. We already have 3. That's including me. And then 4, so we have room for 3 more people. So if there's room for 3 more spots on Red Dead Redemption 2 online tonight.
And I will be joining that.
Wait.
And my wife will be joining as well. She won't be joining the party in the game, but she'll be on chat as well. Sorry, and I turned it off so I could eat a pickle.
Looks like he's gone.
Alright, so the mod that I had right here gives us this nice 50k. So we're going to go ahead and take that. Thanks, Corey Duncan. I appreciate it. And thanks for subscribing, and thanks for watching the video. Remember, every Sunday we'll be on, so you're more than welcome to watch, and we'll be adding more days of streaming and more events throughout the schedule. Alright, we're obviously going to take the path of the Warrior Stone this time. Which I didn't read, I should have read, but I'm sorry. We'll read the next stones. I'm just trying to get to the town here. As you see, I've changed up the water a bit. Well, I've also added bridges, I think. Yeah, there's a bridge there. Oh, he snuck around. Ooh, I forgot I changed behavior. And I do also have a VR version of this too that I would like to start doing some videos on. So maybe one of these days we'll do a episode of Coming to Godhood, except it'll be mortal. It'll be a mortal episode, but we'll do an episode on Sunday, and we'll have this series flow through onto VR if we want some weekends. Maybe next weekend we'll do a vote to see if anybody wants. Well, no.
No, that would not be in God.
Yeah, that would not be in God mode. I'm just saying. We could probably post up to see if you want to do a VR version of Skyrim next weekend. Why isn't the music? Maybe I turn the music down. Hold on here. Oh yeah, I turned the music all the way down. I was wondering why I wasn't hearing the beautiful music. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and turn this mission in. And get on to the next part.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood.
Haver said he can help me out.
Hadvar? How do you know?
He's a friend. He promised you could help.
I'd be glad to help a friend of Hadvar. But you didn't answer my question. How do you know?
A dragon attacked Helgen and destroyed it. Hadvar and I escaped together.
What? A dragon? In Helgen? That explains what I saw earlier. Flying down the valley from the south. I was hoping I was wrong about what I thought it was.
It was a dragon. Hadvar will tell you the same.
A dragon? Here in Skyrim? What's this world coming to? First the war, now dragons. Trouble loves company, they say. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll
But what
do
if
that
I
for
don't
me,
want to?
I'll be in your debt. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. Help yourself to whatever you need, within reason.
Oh yeah, I turned the. Sorry about that. I turned the mic off.
You there?
Oh, hold on.
The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight.
This is what
against
happens
the
when you
growing
start at level
vampire
100.
menace. What do you say?
I say, killing vampires. Where do I sign up?
Ha! Isran's going to like you. Go talk to him at Fort Dawn Guard, southeast of Richten. He'll decide if you're Dawn Guard material.
Which we
Come
are
on
not
inside.
doing just yet.
Sigrid will get you something to eat, and you can tell us what happened.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrel.
Dragons now, is it? It's not. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to more your fantasies.
You'll see. It was a dragon. It'll kill us all.
Okay, we're This is the one of the mods I have that I turned on. You don't have to pay for anything. And like I said, I did this for speed's purposes, so that way I don't have to spend all the time doing this, and I can actually show the storyline. So we're going heavy, so we're gonna go ahead. Here we go, here's our first choice. We have come to our first decision. We are going. Let's actually no. Well, let's go up, put up decision. What armor style are we going to use? I have all available. I have hide, iron, studded, imperial, steel, leather, dwarven, elven, orcish, ebony, glass, dragon, daedric, bone mold, chitin, Nordic, and Stalgrim. We are going to put a vote up on Facebook and Instagram for next time. Alright. So we're going to end here. Alright. So, for next episode, we'll be deciding what armor we will be doing. that is all for today. I love each and every one of you, and remember, let's be a community.